We talked a lot about introducing AgRev to Ohio, right? And kind of who we are and how we got started. And today, really what we're doing and communicating to people here at Farm Science Review and throughout the rest of this year as we take our products and demonstrate them on farms is the why of AgRev, right? I mean, the why is different than the traditional experience that most customers have had. And so the why of AgRev says that we focus on farmers first, meaning that we put them at the center of everything we do. And so we don't go onto farms and try to sell anything. And people might say, well, you're an equipment dealer. I mean, you sell machinery, you sell parts, you sell service. Yes, we do, but we go onto farms with the mindset, the approach that we're there to solve a solution. And when you get right down to it, some of those solutions are in the way of technology, some are in the way of a machine. And if some of those solutions that we present end up in selling something, then great. But our first approach is to be a vested partner in that operation, listen first, and see how we can help that farm be more efficient, more profitable, more sustainable. Well, you know, I think what we're talking about here, we're talking about the traditional model, which is so common today. I worked on the John Deere side of the business for 27 years. I was very used to the traditional model. Nothing wrong with that. We're not saying that's wrong. We're just saying we're choosing to be different. And different means that we've kind of inverted that whole customer experience. You know, today it's very common to transact everything or most everything that you do at the brick and mortar, whether it's construction or agriculture or automotive. Things are usually transacted at the brick and mortar or at the dealership. And we chose to do something much differently because we started talking to farmers and we said, hey, what does that next generational relationship look like? How can we be more value to you? And what they told us was, we want to transact on the farm. We don't have time to send, to go, to haul our machinery to the dealership and get warranty repairs or just non-warranty repairs. We want to bring that dealership on our farm. So that's what we did at AgRev. We inverted that model, that approach, and now we try to do everything we can on the farm. 90% of what we do at AgRev in the way of part sales and service is transacted on the farm versus the traditional model is transacted at the dealership. Now what they've done is they go to our website and they take a look at our 12 brick and mortar stores surrounded by 61 mobile trucks that stretch all the way from the western border of Kentucky, Missouri, all the way up through southern Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, and into the northern Ohio, clear up to the Great Lakes. And they see a scale, a competitor who's redefined size, scale, and proximity of dealership. And so now they go, well, I don't know if I need a dealer every 20 miles because I got an AgRev guy who lives, 5, 10, 15 miles from my farm. And so that's the game changer right there is when you bring the dealership to the farmer, they now look at doing business or where they do business or how they do business in a much different way.